welcome. Really glad you could join us today. This is Chair Yoga for Tranquility. My name is Gillian. I'm a wellness expert with Namaste Wellness, and I've been with them for about 7 years and teaching just about that amount of time online as well. So hopefully you're able to feel that transmission, get a little bit of movement out of yourself today. Here's the deal. Any amount. That's one of my teacher's favorite sayings. Any amount. So that means if I say lift your arms, and this is what you can do, then that's enough. That's any amount. You're getting the movement. So think about this practice in terms of alignment. Think about this practice in terms of listening to the cues that I'm giving you with your body. And even if you're only thinking about the movement, for example, if we lift our arms and stand up, but that's not what's going to happen for you today, energize your feet, press into the ground and lift your arms any amount. You're going to get the same shape of the pose, and the shape of the pose is going to do the work for you. How can you use your body, your mind, and your spirit, your center, to come back into a balance? So whether it's a work shift for you and you need to just reset, instead of grabbing a cup of coffee, get present. And if you've been sitting all day and it's frustrating and you've been waiting for things, perhaps there's another way to perceive that in your body by just finding alignment, getting centered, and moving through your day. So again, this is Chair Yoga for Tranquility. So hopefully at the end of this, you're feeling a little bit more tranquil. So what I'm going to ask you to do is sit back in your chair. And then if you've got armrests, you can press your arms against the armrests. If you have a chair with no sides, just hold on to the bottom for stability. Lean back just slightly, and then extend the right leg and point the foot. Lift it off the floor slightly and return. Lift, return, lift, touch the floor. Your back is nice and tall, not necessarily straight, because your back has curves in it. But there's a sense that the chest is lifted. Keep doing this with me. And point, touch the floor. Now let's add the breath with that. So you're going to inhale and lift, exhale and release. Inhale and lift, exhale and release. 3 more. Last one. Good. Take your hands, interlace the fingers just beneath your right thigh, and then bend that knee. What I want you to do is just extend the leg out and flex the foot, and then bring it back. Point the foot as you extend it out, flex the foot, and bring it back. Point the foot as you go out, flex the foot, and bring it back. So if this for you means pointing here, flexing the foot, and sliding it back, that's the same thing. That's any amount. But if you're able to lift it, you're pointing out, flexing, and returning. So you inhale on the point, exhale, bring it back in. Inhale on the point. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Step on that foot. Take your feet so that they're hips distance apart, directly beneath your knees. Knees are in line with your hips, and place the hands on the thighs. Draw the hands all the way back. If you've been with me the past few weeks, you've done this before. Draw the elbows in so you get that nice broad chest. Inhale, press the feet, press the thighs. Exhale, keep the lift, but release the press. The inhale presses, and the exhale releases. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, give the press, feet and hands, and release. Good. Hold on to the side of the chair, lean back just slightly, point the toe, lift and release. Lift, flex, release. Lift, flex, release. Lift, flex, release. Lift, flex, release. Now with the breath, you're inhaling and pointing and lifting, and then exhaling. 2 more. Good. You're going to interlace those hands beneath the thigh or have the foot flat on the ground and extend with us. You're going to inhale and lift, Flex the foot and bring it back. The inhale lifts. Exhale pulls it back. 5 more. Last one. Step on the feet. Once again, hands to the thighs. Your feet are hips distance apart. Take those elbows into the body. Inhale, press. Exhale, keep the lift of the chest, but release with sound. Inhale. Good. Take both feet out. Lean back just slightly and really activate the legs. So you're pushing the tiptoes down to the ground. Your legs are long, and then just pull the heels forward as you draw the toes back. Push the toes forward, feel the whole foot on the ground, and then exhale, flex the feet. 3 more. Last one. Good, slide the feet in, step on the feet. Take the left foot to the center and cross the right leg over. Keep the foot flexed, just like you're sitting in a waiting room or something like that. Your left hand comes to the outside of the left thigh, right hand to the chair side, bottom or back. Lift tall before you take a twist and then take the twist. I want you to come off the twist as you inhale and then exhale, twist again. Shoulders are falling away from the ears. Each inhale, slightly come off. Each exhale, twist a little more. 3 more. Slowing down the breath now. The foot of the crossed leg is flexed. On this turn, hold the turn. Breathe easily. You should be able to feel the breath in your chest and your upper back. If for some reason you don't, come off the twist a little bit. You've gone too far. Good, come back to center. Hug that knee into the chest any amount and step on the feet. Again, hands to the tops of the thighs, elbows in. Inhale, press. Exhale, release. Inhale, press. Exhale, release. Inhale, press. Exhale, release. Good, take the right foot to the center, cross the left leg over. That foot of the crossed leg is flexed, it's active. Take the hand to the outside, right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Left hand is either on the chair side, bottom, or back. You lift tall, and then you take the twist. And we're gonna do that thing where we come off it, and then exhale, twist again. 2 more like that. One more. And then hold the twist, but breathe easily. Again, if you don't breathe easily, it just means you've gone too far. So any amount, back off. Both feet are active. Shoulders are dropping away from the ears. Exhale with an open mouth and sound. 2 more like that. Last one. Good, come back to center. Hug that knee into the chest any amount. Step the foot down. This time take some cat-cow. So just cup your hands over your knees. Fingertips are going down towards your feet. And then round the back body, arch it and look up, sort of like your chin is lifting, but then you're looking and gazing down the tip of your nose. You can imagine your nose is a flashlight and you're just following the beam of that light. And then as you exhale, let the arms straighten. Scoop out the belly, round the body. Exhale through an open mouth. Press into the feet. Inhale, come forward again into your cat. Give a nice arch to the back, and then exhale, round the back body. 3 more, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. One more for good measure. Come back up to neutral. So your head is over your heart is over your pelvis, and there's a little bit of an arch to the lower back. You've got your natural curves, both of the neck and the lower back. What I want you to do is take the arms out to the side, palms face up, and then just kind of reach side to side, like you're reaching through your fingertips. Your sits bones stay in the chair firmly. You're just leaning side to side, arms as close to straight out as possible, palms face up. You can even take the thumbs a little bit further back and notice how that draws the arm into the socket, and then do your reaching from there. Good, 2 more. Take the left hand down, hold on to the chair bottom, the side of the chair, lean the forearm over, step into that right foot even more as you reach the right arm up and over. Turn the pinky side of the hand down and get this full stretch all the way to the standing right foot. Try and use that left arm to push up and away from the chair, so really the stretch is on the right side of the body. And breathe. The reach of your pinky finger of the right hand actually starts all the way at the big toe of the standing right foot. Good, release that arm down. Take the arms out to the side and lift up. Feel both feet on the ground, and then release. 3 more like that. 2 more. Last one. Good. You're going to take those arms out to the side, palms face up. Turn the thumbs a little bit more so that those arms drop into the socket. Put the arm down on the armrest, your thigh, the side of the chair, and step into that left foot as you reach the left arm up and over. Turn the pinky side down and feel the stretch all the way along the left side of the body. Breathe easily. If you'd like to add a little bit, you could just look up under that arm. Really reach through the pinky though. Easy breath, feeling those muscles inside the ribs, between the ribs, just stretching easily with each breath. Good, inhale up. Arms again, 4 times. Inhale, slowing down the breath. Two more. Last one. Good, we're gonna stand up. And what you're gonna do is, I'm gonna turn this sideways so you can see. You're gonna face your chair. And whether you touch the chair bottom or the chair sides, you're gonna press down. Now, if your chair has wheels, you might wanna put it up against a wall so that it can't roll. And you're not really leaning on the chair so that it falls over. You're just pressing on the chair. And then take 1 step back. And I want you to just drop your lower body so that it becomes like a flat, a parallel, you're L-shaped, and then drop the chin to the chest only so much that it lengthens the back of your neck. So you're not releasing the head down, you're just taking this little downward dog variation. Your feet should be hips distance apart. And if for any reason this is too much, then come up a little bit, leave the head upright a little bit more. But this downward facing dog is gonna amplify again that stretch that you just got in the side body. Breathe easily. Breathe out through an open mouth. 4 more. You can draw the navel into the spine. Good. Lift yourself up a little bit. Take a step toward the chair. Good. Now just turn to the front. You might be standing in front of your chair at this point. And I want you to take your feet hips distance apart again. So we're going to do that same stretch, but now you're standing. You may have to bend your knees, and that's okay. Go ahead, bend them, because what you want to do is be grounding the standing foot. So the foot you're moving away from, ground it really, like really down into the ground. And then just reach this arm up and over. Again, if standing isn't in your day, You can do all of this in your chair. Just repeat the same step we did before. Grounding down through that standing right foot, leaning tall, and then extending through the pinky. You can have a hand on the waist if that gives you a little more support as well. Fully would be dropping that hand down the leg. So all of those are choices for you. Inhale up, release that arm. We're going to take these arms again. So again, knees bent is fine. Bend the knees, inhale, lift up. Two more. Last one. Right hand to the right hip, knees are bent. Ground into that left foot. Reach that left arm up and over. Turn the pinky side down, and then feel that length all the way down to the standing foot. If you want to take it further, you can just let that right arm flow down the leg. This is going to give you a little bit more stability and support. Breathe easily. Inhale up. Nice and slow. Inhale and exhale. 3 more. Let's do one more. Good. Come to sit down in your chair one more time. Take the feet as wide as your chair, so a little wider than hips distance. And I want you to lean forward on your arms. We've been doing this a lot in this class because I want you to understand at any point you've got the ability to just pause by doing what we did in elementary school and preschool. We just put our heads down, right? Put your heads down on the desk, put your heads down, and everybody got quiet. Well, that same thing can happen inside you at any point, just simply by coming forward, dropping the head. If you feel like you've got more reach inside of you, you can reach down to the floor. As long as the sits bones don't lift off the chair. I like staying a little upright and then just letting the head fall. And then feeling the breadth, feeling the width between my shoulder blades. Kind of getting a little bit of that cat pose. You know, remember we rounded the back body and hollowed the belly. So you're getting that here. And then you just use your forearms to support yourself. If you're somebody who, when you put your head down, you get dizzy, then I'm going to say leave your eyes open and don't put your head down. Just make your neck long. So maybe you're looking 5 to 10 feet out in front of you, and then your head is upright and there won't be any sort of dizzy spell or what have you. It's just you've got a place you can gaze, you can set your gaze on one thing and just look at that. If you have no problem with your eyes closed and your head down, then let it drop down. The other option is you can place your forehead in your hands with your knees and elbows connected. Or if you have a table in front of you, you can put your head right on that table. Let yourself breathe easily. And if you're touching your forehead in any way, I want you to drag the skin of the forehead down. So what I mean by that is like literally pull those hands down so that the skin of your forehead is pulling down, not pushing up. A few more breaths here. Take your hands to your knees without lifting your head. Take the hands out, the elbows out to the side a little bit. And then as you start to draw them into the body and lengthen them, you're pushing off of your hands to roll up one vertebrae at a time, one backbone until you can stack your head right on top. Take the hands into little fists and just make round circular motions of your shoulders. Inhale around, exhale down. Inhale up and back, exhale down. And now slow it down. Five more. other direction. So you're going forward now, up and over is the inhale and down is the exhale. Three more. Good. Sit yourself back in your chair. Let your feet be just hips distance apart. Make sure the ankles are under the knees and the toes are facing forward. If sitting upright isn't supportive enough, grab a little pillow and just stick it behind your back. There's no crime in giving yourself the support you need, because oftentimes in chairs, look, we're kind of in that cat position, but that's not good for our lower back. The dynamics of our body, the architecture of our body is always trying to get us back to this center line. So if you're collapsed, the body's having to really reach to try and come back to balance. So grab the pillow and help it out. Let the hands just sit on the armrests or flat on your thighs. And then I just want you to drop the chin to your chest. Pause here and feel the nice stretch right at the base of the neck where it meets the top of the back. Inhale up. Exhale back, looking up toward the ceiling with your nose. Feel the nice stretch across the underside of your chin and the front of your neck. Inhale up. Two more times that way, down to the front, and breathe here. Inhale up. Lean back, look to the ceiling, 2 breaths, full breaths here. Inhale up. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Let the left shoulder fall away from the left ear. 3 breaths here. Inhale back up. Left ear to left shoulder. Any amount. Let the right shoulder fall away from the right ear. See if each time you exhale, there's a little more length. Inhale back up. 1 more to the right. The slowest breaths yet. You can open your mouth and exhale with sound. One more breath. Good, inhale up. Left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, stack that head right above the heart right above the belly. Let the hands slide back on the thighs, anywhere that the elbows can just fall from the shoulders. And again, if you need to place those arms on the side rails, go ahead and do that. Just make sure that if the right arm is sort of dangling off, the left one is doing it in the same way so that you're even side to side. And then I want you to just gaze forward and either softly gaze right down in front of you, so everything is kind of diffused, or close your eyes. I feel like your sits bones, those bony protuberances that are touching the chair, feel like those are even and steady. Feel like both feet touch the ground evenly. And just become aware and notice all 10 toes, whether you're in shoes or barefoot. And as though you had your hands at the tops of the thighs, for the next several inhalations, I want you to just energize the feet down into the ground. So you're not actually doing too much pressing, it's more imagining. But you inhale and feel the feet. Exhale, release the press without collapsing the upper body. So you're inhaling and pressing the feet. If I'm standing next to you or sitting next to you, I might not even notice that you're pressing your feet on the inhalation and releasing on the exhalation. So think about this simple technique of inhaling and pressing the feet, activating the legs, exhaling, releasing. Inhaling, pressing the feet as you breathe in, releasing the press. This simple thing that I'm going to have you keep doing on your own, you can do in a meeting, you can do in a waiting room, you can do watching TV, you can do if you're bored, you can do if you're busy. Kind of doesn't matter, but what it does is it brings you back into your body and grounds you to the earth, keeping all the lift you get from that support, releasing the press. It's really simple. Inhaling, pressing the feet, exhaling, releasing. And now slow it down even more. So you're going to inhale, press the feet maybe a little bit longer. And then as you exhale, that lasts a little bit longer. So it's just slower. Make sure you're opening in your mouth and so instead of collapse, it's all coming out through your mouth. Now let go of any pressing or breathing out through the mouth or anything and just return to everyday natural breathing. What you might notice is the breath has slowed. You might notice that as you're breathing in, that the back body and the front body move, that there's a fullness, a richness to the breath. You might notice movement in your rib cage. Softness in your belly. Heaviness in your legs. Connectedness of your feet to the ground. And for the next several breaths, maybe 5, we're going to inhale like we're pulling the breath from beneath our feet and filling the rib cage. And then exhaling through an open mouth. The in-breath feels as though you're drawing it up from the earth, filling the rib cage in all directions, and then 3 more like that. Two more. Last one. Good. Rub those hands together, create a little bit of friction and heat. Go a little bit faster. Waking up the arms, waking up the hands. Shake out the hands. Place them on your thighs. And just notice how your body feels. Probably more energized than a cup of coffee. And more relaxed. Feeling your feet, the heaviness of your legs, and the breath expanding in your entire body. So happy to have you here today. Have a wonderful weekend. Again, drink some water. Bye-bye.